It's going to completely zone him out. Just cog burner, he can't use any of his abilities. So he needs a good aura. Not really going to get a lot of momentum like from this. The arrow. Oh boy. The leash will be there for a vods. FNG. He's got Thunderstrike damage going in. Trixie the Gale will connect. Now a Vortex Hellfire Blast. They just try and turn dish out as much damage to Trixie as possible. They need more damage into him to finish him off. Vanscore can't reach him in time and almost got the leash. The leap away by Vanscore was at the right time. Just before the leash will be able to ensnare him. While Pass gets to battle directly on the lane. Got some really good harassment. The arrow's coming in. Trixie doesn't actually tank it for him. He almost said if he did, then Pass would survive through this. Avor's going to get the KB. He drops the tombstone. Harney will try and stick around, find up against this one. Avor's low on life. And there is your attack. And gets the kill from Undying. He's got Soul Rip available to keep Trixie alive. Decay in a moment. FNG's not going to look too healthy with this, and Trixie's already considering coming in. Vanscore wafts the arrow as now the leash does come in. It's over on FNG. Trixie copying a lot of damage with the Dark Pact. Lets him get the kill. Shifting the essences out of Vanscore. So Vanscore leaps away. The attack in Honey will not be enough. There's no quick blink dagger. And looks like Shadow Shaman, they're going to take the tier 1 tower on the top. They don't need to smoke for this, but it seems they're going to anyway. Just in case maybe there was a ward nearby. And FNG, Gale, the glimpse will send the Shaman back, but he's already done the damage with the extra shock pass. He did cop an arrow to the face from Vanscore, and the Soul Rip not actually fast enough from Harney to keep his Venomancer alive with the Mass Serpent Wards. They get the trap on a Vorst. They're trying to find him out of there. Vanscore, he gets rid of one, but he's still trapped. The shackles as well. Vanscore is trying to cut the path. The arrow hits on Harney. Now Dendi's also arrived with a Flame Break, a Hellfire Blast into Harney too. But they can't go too close. This one, Clockwork will die the Doombringer on the bottom lane. The sticky napalm charges are there. Firefly have cooldown 1 second time. The arrow is searching. Well, for Vanscore, 1 second. Dendi up on top of the hill. And away to safety. Still ticking out a little bit. First TP comes in from the Disruptors on the tier 2 tower. Now one on the tier 2. Fnatic with the Silk Shot. Trixie getting flipped back up again. Now with the ulti coming out from FNG. There's not an extra commitment for it. They just ensure the kill over on him. And Avos behind Harney. Hellfire Blast. Fnatic trying to get closer for this battery assault. Thunderstrike available in 1 second time. Harney attempted a Soul Rip, not in time though. As Dendi, Firefly is up, and he sees the Shadow Shaman. A lot easier kill. Massive Mords are still there. Havos holding onto the Hellfire Blast. He'll get one shock off here, the Wraith King. The Shadow. Dendi will continue just to farm up the stacks. FNG's going to make its way over. Havos. Massive Mords are down. Shackles as well. It's going to be a reincarnation going to trigger on him. At the same time, that's a good holding from FNG. Boogie, he got pushed back out by the cogs of Fnatic. He dropped a smack bang in the middle of a Thief-Form who would drag the Doombringer in. Speaking of Doom, it got triggered again over on Denny. Of course, he's getting slowed up way too much. He might have to turn for a Hellfire Blast to help out his teammate, but he knows the Plague Ward as she fires into him. Vanscore as well as FNG, low on life. Vanscore gets a small bit of distance off by hitting the arrow onto pass. The Flame Break, Trixie pounces up. The leap away by Vanscore. There's a way to safety. The clock caught out in the bottom river. The glimpse back. Oh, that's a big save to Glimpse. That was the Shadow Shaman right there. It was holding him in position, allowed him to leap away, and then the wall comes up. So FNG saving his teammate while the hook shot comes in. He's going on past the two zombies, dropping down for Fnatic. He knows with the blade spell he can get himself out. Harney, the Doom will go on Fnatic. Cancel the TP out, but they just keep battling up against it. They will lose the Clockwork for this. Avorst, there's no ultimate available for him. They have a Lion Spike coming in too, but Avorst, shackles are up. And he will go down. No reincarnation to save him. So a kind of range jump in, you gotta know there's a problem. The Moonlight Shadow is going to be used by Navi. That will allow them to come in close and in fact break off the smoke. Back right up, jumps him, the arrow, it connects over a Boogie, and what a disruption wall up from FNG. The Static Storm catches almost all of Fnatic. The Cogs push it back out again. It's a complete disaster fight for Fnatic. Even the Mirage's going to get denied up. Boogie will at least get one kill out from this one, but Avos, he's still in his reincarnation. He can't throw another old Hellfire Blast until now. There's a DD rune Boogie. He might kill off Pass. One crit, needs one crit, doesn't get one. Now level death. Avos will go down, stick charges. He can't fight long enough. Completely Fanatics. But now Havors, they need to finish this. Passing going to throw a Plague Ward in there. He's a little bit late. He got caught in the tree line passing. And the Aegis Immortal goes to Wraith King. Throws out the ulti. The hook shot's coming in. And that's a beautiful hit. And a Camden combo from FNG. Fnatic's in the middle of it, but he locked in two heroes. One of them was stunned up by a 5-second arrow from Vincere. So it's a 3-for-1 trade-off at the moment. The rest of Fnatic are coming up mid. Looks like not the full mech up, but there's a Buckler, and Boogie also has the plate mail on him. So good 19 armor points into him at the moment. And now hook shot in again from Fnatic. He's just trying to keep him out. The disruptor ulti will go again. Shadow Shaman can't get mass serpent boards on the field. And that's a big problem, especially when Lasso goes on Trixie. The Slark, he can't move and try and keep fighting on this one. They use the Moonlight Shadow, but the Dust 3 triggered off Fnatic. That's why they get the kill there. FNG now, the Moonlight Shadow will wear off. Try and TP out Trixie. There's nowhere to hold him here. While Havors battling up, his reincarnation's already triggered. That's why the extra slow was there, and they're able to get that kill over on the Doombringer. Also going to bring down the Tombstone so they can clean up the middle lane. For Denny for this fight, the Moonlight Shadow has been triggered. The Observe Ward is up. And Vincere, the arrow's already been thrown, but Roshan, there's your kill. Aegis Immortal goes in, and the jump, the wards they come up with actually trap Trixie inside of this one. Shadow Shaman's already down, the double blade mail's hurting hard, not to mention the lightning trigger off Trixie. They'll jump in and bring down FNG, but FNG trying to glimpse him away, won't be enough in time. Fnatic on the run, his BKB's protecting him, but the Doombringer and Trixie, they're still on the town, but a force, Hellfire Blast, there goes Boogie, couldn't get the level death, then Fnatic, the blade mail's there, Trixie, he goes down, Vance's arrow will connect. Harney will TP himself out, but Wraith King, as well as the Mirana, and Havors wants to go in again. He sparkles in 8 seconds. The arrow's coming up. Scouts out the tree line as well as a little bit further down, but Havors, he just wants the tower. You'll have to mop up the creep wave too though, but yeah, attacking towards the tower. The Clockwork will die in the meantime. Dying in the mid lane or buyback. Dendi, he sees the Battle Rider coming in. Blink Lasso, he got him while Havors. The wall, he's locked. He's shackled up right next to Mass Serpent Wards. His reincarnation will trigger. He's still got the Aegis Immortal, however. Remember, it's basically 3 lines considering the 6-second cooldown on that ultimate. The Riptide, the Soul Rip coming into Boogie. The wall is up, and the Shadow Shaman, as well as Boogie, can't walk away from this. The lightning procs are not helping them out either. Now the Shaman gets the shackles up. Trixie with the double kill, but Denny finally brings down the smite. And now we go for round 3rd, Havors, and he crits down the Shadow Shaman. Denny's in there too with the Shiva's guard, slowing down Harney. The play mail up. That's why Harney's not attacking him directly. The BKB from Fnatic, try and protect him. And Havors, is he going to come down and help his teammate? Not on your life. Denny wants out of here right now. Up the hill. He's hexed for the moment. Firefly is there. Trixie overshot the mark. Forced up 1 second. Denny doesn't have 1 second. Wraith King is the way to say. The Sentry Wards will drop these. He's going to drag someone back. Now FNG throws the ulti out. He actually glimpses him out of his own ultimate. Whoops! The BKB will go up from Boogie. He had the Aghanims upgrade there too. He wanted that to work, and now Havors, reincarnation. He'll die again. And then come back to World of Living. Well, the run has already officially died. Trixie pounces in. Havors, he's in a lot of trouble. Boogie and Trixie both with his tail. Not to mention the Shadow Shaman's going to arrive. And the Navi trying to force something when they only had pinging out. They want FNG out of this. They do not want his ultimate. At the same time, Dendi into the Firefly. There's the boost. It's over to FNG. Denny's in pretty close, but he's shackled up. They need some extra space for him. Vincere with the arrow bought that for him. Fnatic's on the run out of here. The Venoman's gone down while Wraith King, there goes his first life. For Boogie, locked in with 3 heroes outside the base. The Fusel Blade charge being used on him too. He's completely out of mana, and he will go down outside the base, almost killing up. Denny actually successful. The firing ground able to do the work. The Shaman not getting dragged back as far as they would have really liked to. Havors forced up back out. Trixie looking for the pounce. But the Moonlight Shadow's brought him out far enough to dust the trigger. And now the ulti from FNG! They had to remember it was still up. The Doom committed everything he had to make sure it wouldn't happen again. He actually used 2 Dooms as well in order to get... Oh, Forstad, get out of there, Havors! He walks into the pit. Trixie's also just running in. The Hellfire Blast, he's dark tanking, but Havors looks for the damage. They jump in. The Lasso's there. Trixie will go down. Dendi, he's got the refresher if he wants to use it, but now he's getting doomed up. The Disruptor will die. No buyback available. He's short the money. Havors, reincarnation will now trigger. Vance's still not able. The Sentry Ward's giving them all the vision. That's why this Moonlight Shadow's not helping him out. Fnatic, no hooks available. Has a BKB, but Havors now tries to go man mode. The arrow's coming in too. Flies astray as she's soaked up by one of the units. And Trixie pounces his way up. Still refresher on the battle here for dendi. He might actually have to use it. The Shiva's guard will go. Boogie almost in range from the Hellfire Blast. Again going into Superbringer. They flame break it up on top of the hill. The shackles over the Shadow Shaman. Leading him gone, freeing up a boss. There it goes. Superbringer fires back past the sidelines doing Trixie. Now the damage killing is finally coming online. Hardy 4-stars from away. Fanscore. No way to jump up. Fnatic does, however. He 4-stars up, but remember why they came here. They can look for kills, sure. The Rod of Hour is slowing them down. There's not enough mana to really chase this down any further. But they came here for Roshan. And a damage time the Soul Rip, trying to keep Boogie alive into the fire and the flame. He gets the pistol back up too. They need to kill him off. The Shiva's guard keep away while the ultimate from Disruptor is controlling up the Shadow Shaman. He got his wards down. The Aegis Simon will be tricked on the clockwork here. And now they beat him to the melee racks. The Hex over on Fnatic, but Navi knows what they came here for. They want the map control. They got the bottom racks. They're taking out the mid racks. Slugs up 2 seconds from now. Rod of Hour on dendi. The 4-star not available, but they turn to the fight. Pass, hook shot in. Raid King's already got him. He's got his reincarnation off cooldown, so he's good to fight for that one. Ushi will be triggered by that Dark Pact. But a Vor's back toward the living. See the Shadow Shaman. Hexes him up straight away. Trixie, the BKB going from him again. Now it's already worn off, and the wall is up. FNG down with Dukin around the flame break, buying some space. We're on a double-sided fight at the moment. The hook shot down actually goes through the Shadow Shaman, slowing him down, allowing Fanscore to get this kill, while dendi back into the engagement. Looks like with the lads who was able to hold Hardy out the engagement too. Boogie dragged back in with a glimpse. More heroes coming back. A Force back toward the living with the PTs. Searching for Trixie outside the base. But inside the base, the Undying will go down. Trixie the only man alive for his team at the moment. And the Yasha freshly puts up by Fanscore. The pounce in. Trixie. Oh, he's already used Dark Pact. That can be it. That can be GG. They've lost too many heroes. And they can just take tier 4 towers. And Fnatic will call it. So Navi and Fnatic seem to be cursed by the same plague. Every game in D2CL a draw. And honestly though, that was the first game of Fnatic. It was the second series of Navi. It's not putting either team in the greatest positions for the D2CL, but it keeps them alive. Fighting hard. A loss really does cripple you in this competition. And that is a 2-game series. That is over for FNG. But the stream is not. We'll have ourselves a short break. I believe we have ourselves another... Yeah, we have 20 minutes roughly. We might start earlier for Navi US. We'll be going up against Sneaky Nick's Assassin.